Ohio, mina! Good morning, everyone. Oh, well, good day, everyone. It's pretty much day already. Welcome back to some Final Fantasy. It's been a few days since we've done some of this game. So we're back now with it. Hi. We're back. Is it me? The music's quite loud for me. Down to 50. Alright, let's continue our main story a little bit here, shall we? Yeah, we were playing with... Oh, we're not playing with little cute Riki Tio here. I forgot she's so cute, look at her. Look at how cute she is. Ah! Alright. Go. Well now, to what do I owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed visitors? Is that the way of it, sweetie? You wish to learn about medicine? That's right, I want to become a warrior of light who uses potions to help people all over the world. Well, that is a very noble endeavor, and you aren't alone in it. No few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light. But ultimately, they have all decided not to pursue the dream. Huh? Why? Because the people here need them too, sweetie. The guards who place themselves in harm's way to keep us safe. The artisans who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of life. And younglings like you who are the future of the Crystarium. They couldn't simply abandon them, you see. And so, difficult though it was, they made the decision to remain. Then, does this mean my dream isn't any good? Ah, sweetie, yours is a wonderful dream. And it would be my pleasure to help you to pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our chirurgeons may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. If we strive towards that day, I hope that we can rely upon you as well. Though I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. Oh, you must work very hard. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll become the best apothecary ever. Just you watch. Hey, that's the spirit. Without further ado then, may I entrust you with a task? I have placed an order at Sweet Sif for a potion ingredient, and I would like you to go and collect it. One ingredient. Leave it to me, miss. Off she go. Aye, such an abundance of energy. I can't help wonder if she'll be alright by herself. My apologies, but would you mind accompanying her? When you arrive at Sweet Sif, speak with a woman named Gracine, and she will point you in the right direction. Sure. I shall join you. As one who suggests this course to Riki Tio, I would assist in her first steps. And what about the two of you? Are you coming along too? Well, we do want to become warriors of light, just not the same kind as Riki. So we'll wait for you here, warrior of darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight. In that case, Rin and I shall keep them company and take the opportunity to ask about their aspirations. Okie dokie. Happy kids. Where to go? Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Na na. Na na. Na na na. Oh, there she is. If it isn't the Warrior of Darkness himself, may I assume you are with Master Alphina? Yeah, I am. Right, lest you wonder, Shizimil's order is for grapes. As busy as we have been of late, however, I regret to say we didn't have time to harvest them. So it was with apologies that I asked Master Alphina and his young companion to help themselves to the fruits on the vines. Perhaps you could lend them a hand? It's the undersized grapes you'll want to pick. They're too small for normal consumption, but suitable for making wine and medicine. Sure. Oh, Alphina is there as well. Oh, you're here too? We're picking little grapes. It's quite fun. Here you go. I have some extra for you. Now you'll look really professional. Oh, you've picked this many already? Amazing! She's so cute. I can't help it. I can't help it. I dare say we have enough between us. Shall we take them back to Shezamel? Hey, I can't wait to see what she's going to do with them. Tell me, Riki, what made you want to become an apothecary and warrior of light? Why, well, a while ago I fell sick, really sick. My body was burning up and I felt so weak I couldn't even get out of bed. Then a traveling apothecary came and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I'd ever tasted, but he made me get better. She was so brave, the apothecary, I mean. She went around taking care of people, even when it was dangerous, and I decided I wanted to help people, just like her. So I started brewing potions out of grass and giving them to my friends, but I didn't really know what I was doing, or if there was anything else I could do. Then not long ago, a neighbor told me he was going to become a warrior of light and go traveling the world, helping people. And I thought, that's the same as I want to do. I see. Out of curiosity, what did your neighbor do in the end? Taylor? I haven't seen him for a bit, so he must already be out there looking for people to help. Taylor? One of the guards awakened by the star shower? Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Rikitia. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike your traveling apothecary, and I hope her good example will spur you on to realize your dreams. But I will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and persistence, through countless little acts of heroism, like delivering the grapes to Shezamel. It would seem I have been laboring under a misapprehension. I had convinced myself that it was Elidibus who had sowed the desire to become warriors of light within the hearts of the people, but I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided within them from the first. Elidibus did no more than give it a name. And as he so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our own world ere long. The Exarch laboring tirelessly, I doubt not but that a way will be found. Yet I believe I speak for us all when I say I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we have dealt with Elidibus. Indeed. Need to stop him. We don't know what he's about to plan. I wanna know. There is no longer a strange and distant land after all. Dorvant has become as a home to us, and her people our own. Let us return to Spagirix. It wouldn't do to keep your admirers waiting. Guess not. Let's see if we can do some Bard leveling. Well, I guess we'll have to run. I still want to level up the Bard as well. Na 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 na. My thanks for your kind help, sweetie. We now have all the ingredients we require. From the grapes we shall make a vinegar, to which we will add elf grass and a few other herbs to produce an invigorating syrup. Though it's unspeakable sour, it does wonders for the constitution. As part of our studies, I may just have to give Rikitia a little taste. Hehe. Oh boy. Alright, now you. Warrior of Darkness, if you finished helping Ricky, won't you show us some fighting? Not play fighting, but honest to God's fighting. We already have some enemies that you can deal with. Vampire bats. The guards say they've become a pest on the Crystarium of late. We tried to sneak outside to hunt them, but the guards caught us and sent us home. But they shouldn't mind if you were doing the fighting we were just watching. The children told us as much while you were away, and in preparation, Shezamil kindly furnished us with some lures for the bats. Well, the creatures won't give you any sport, bear in mind that the younglings will be watching. That's to say, put on a good show, yes? Right, let's head outside at once. Everyone follow me! Alice, Alice, wait just a... come on then, children. Alice being hyped. Alice hyped to see me fighting. I'm gonna teleport there and then fly. It's gonna be faster, probably. Alice hyped of seeing the Warrior of Darkness fight. I like it all the time. Everyone's hyped of it. Everyone wants to see the hero fight. I mean, I still have like loads of quests. Oh, gee on my back. Everyone's here. Good, let's get started, shall we? As their name suggests, vampire bats feed on blood, and originally being nocturnal creatures, they've grown more active with the return of night and become a nuisance. To draw them out, we'll use Shezamil's lures, which works by exploiting their heat-seeking behavior. Bats are wont to nest under eaves, so you are to attract more if you place the lures near buildings. I have here 6 lures, 3 each for you and me. As proof of successful kill, I want you to gather up their fangs. Whoever collects the most is the winner. Oh, you're hunting too? Yes, well, there's nothing like friendly competition to bring out the best in Zenko. Anyway, while we hunt bats, the two of you are to stay with Rin. She's really strong too and will keep you safe. Rin. Without further ado, then let the contest begin. With your head. I might use this. They'll probably show up, I guess. Oh. Wait, why is there a spot over there and spots over here? I'll go this one. Guess it probably won't matter super much. Ooh, we have a bunch of them. I might have messed up then last time. Probably needed to find a spot under trees. So multiple would spawn. It's only give me 2 fangs. It only give me 1 fang there anyway. I guess it don't. Let's use our forward and back mount. Boom! Mina, thank you for the like, arigato. Forward and back and forward and back. Well fought, Zenko. The children were hanging on your every move. As was I, to be honest. Though I know they'll tally. May I see your fangs for good measure? Apologies for the wait. My thanks. Not a bad haul, even if I do say so myself. 5, 6, 7. 7 thanks from Alize. Which means that the victory goes to Alize. Zenko collected 6. Ha! I did it! I bested Zenko! In another goddamn life. You didn't even try, did you? And there I was taking it serious. Spare me your pity next time, will you? So children, you've now seen the Warrior of Darkness in action. What are your impressions? He's incredible, miss. The bats were down before they knew it. Our guards are strong, but the Warrior of Darkness is much, much stronger. We want to be just like him. Oh, good. If you're looking for an example to emulate, you may as well pick the best. I want you to remember how you felt when you watched Zenko, and train hard. Keep at it for long enough and you'll be strong too. If you don't mind telling us, why did you decide you wanted to become Warriors of Light? Well, we were there listening with everyone where Arbert appeared. When Arbert appeared. But I've wanted to be strong since before I came to the Crystarium. The Sea Eaters killed my father and my sister. See, and I promised myself I'd learn how to protect people one day. Like Arbert said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as new Warriors of Light. What about you, Arkil? Me, to be honest, I'm still not sure what I want to do. But if my friends were in trouble, I know that I would want to help them. And I want to go on an adventure with them. See the world together. That's a wonderful goal. You really think so? It's hard to explain, but it's something I felt when I saw the star shower the other day. I felt as though there was something I'd lost and that I had to go out there and find. Hi, Ellie! Doing fine, how are you doing? Well, for the both of you, there's nothing for it but to train. When we return to the city, I'll teach you some exercises you can do by yourselves. Thanks for showing us your fighting skills, Warrior of Darkness. We'll never forget it. Doing good? That's nice to hear. I understand how Arkil feels. The star shower didn't awaken me to Heidelin's voice, but that vision of the final days of Amaro burning, it filled me with sadness to the very pit of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made. I felt as though long forgot memories were dancing at the edges of my mind, but when I tried to focus on them, they simply fade away. An effect of having a fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt, but lest you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured and have no intention of donning an ashen mask. I just wish we knew what Elidibus was plotting. Ah, but look at this pair of incurable brooders. If we're going to stand around lost in thought, we may as well do it back in the city. Rest assured, Rin and I will take the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you, but we'll see to their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. Oh, honey. Was that? It's nothing, just a dizzy spell. Seems I tried a little too hard to beat you. I'm fine now, not to worry. I'll see you soon. I have a bad feeling about their souls being ripped to pieces a little bit. As you ponder Alice's word, you're taken by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting. Guess. Also, Ellie, I looked up some gameplay footage of a few characters at the moment, but I also first took a look at like the tier list of Genshin. So it's fun to see that Ganyu is apparently still in SS+, so just being a meta character probably. Apparently Hu Tao is there as well, actually, as a main DPS. Ganyu also main DPS. And our Raiden is there for utility. But I see that she can definitely play like a main well. So yeah, I'm pretty interested in her. And another character that I saw doing pretty nice movements and stuff like that was Ayaka, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Ayaka. Who would count as a main DPS. So at the moment, those two are kinda on my trying to get list. I still need to look at everyone else, of course, but I'm gonna start with like the 5 stars because they are obviously harder to get, like, you know, Rosalia and the 4 stars. I might get easier once there are some banners from them. Ganyu is OP. Hi, Ganyu is strong. But I've always liked Ganyu, so that's the fun thing. I liked her from the beginning, so, you know. So I'll see if I can get Raiden. Maybe not on Constellation 6 like good Ganyu. It's something different. But Ayaka, like, even though Ayaka uses like just a normal longsword, she, in her normal auto-attack rotation, it looks like she does like the katana skill from in Naraka, Blade Point almost. Like, holds back her sword and then does like a one swoosh which hits like 5 times. Like, pretty nice. I saw that your Kazuha can also be is actually used as a sub DPS a lot of times. That's your main. But yeah, I might take a look. I don't think I'm gonna go for Hu Tao at the moment. I know she's in there as well, but I think I'd rather save up 3 more gems than for Ayaka or Raiden at the moment, at least. Because I did try out Hu Tao anyway now, so you know. Tartaglia is actually an S+, so that's actually pretty jokes as well. I have him. I was going to 1 bard dungeon, or well, 1 moment. So yeah, we'll be saving up some primo gems. I already logged in today, so I didn't forget that, but I still need to do the 4 dailies. But I was like, let me wait, because maybe I'll do a little bit of Genshin later today. I'm not sure just yet. Probably tomorrow. I didn't want to do it twice in a row because we haven't been playing Final Fantasy in a while as well. So as I was a support that uses main DPS. Yeah, but that's the thing though. I had a moment where I used Mona as a main DPS. Literally, Mona was on the field all the time, and she's technically a sub DPS. Like, her best thing that she could do is just ult and then switch and do the vaporize. That's what I actually did as well, but I used her like so much that she was like on the field pretty much all the time anyway. As long as you have fun with it. You know, and when it works, it's fine. Gosh. What's up with the little bomb next to his face? What'd that mean? But Raiden looked cool though. Her ult is actually when she summons the katana, and then her auto attacks become that. Oh, is the Final Fantasy expansion delayed? I actually didn't check it. Could be, who knows. But, you know, I still have about 30 quests to do anyway, so might as well do them a little bit, you know, and level up the Bard maybe in the meantime sometimes again. Because I should still receive Final Fantasy sooner than other people because, oh well, unless everyone bought it everyone pre-ordered it, of course, but I pre-ordered it as well, and pre-order gets it a little bit sooner. Oh, you know. Tank, can you get aggro, please? You know you need to hit him, right? Don't hit him, you don't have aggro. I still need to find... I tried to Google it a little bit, but I'm not finding any streaming rules of using Genshin Impact. I did see, however, that there actually was an event a long time ago already that Mihoya was actually looking for streamers of Genshin Impact on Twitch, so that's for sure means that you're allowed to stream the game. You know, done already for a long time, but I didn't find any ruling about whether we are able to use their in-game music, yes or no. What I sometimes see as a question is if we are able to, or if we are like allowed to use their in-game music, but just for during other game streams, and that's of course kind of stupid if you want to do that. Like, if you play a game, just use its own in-game music. Usually that's not a problem, but I kind of want to be sure of it, and I'm not finding any certain at the moment a problem. Because I would of course like to play it with its own in-game music. Even though the lo-fi work perfectly, still. More fun. You can like play it with your own music. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-dum. Um, um. Ow. Oh. Let me shoot. Let me shoot my skill. Let me shoot my skill. No! And my entire rotation is in 2 pieces. Stupid dungeon. Ah. Wasn't even able to use my pretty looking pitch perfect because the stupid boss focused me down. Darn it. Stupid. Stupid boss. Like, I found their terms of service in terms of use and privacy and all, but they don't mention anything about streaming. Kind of annoying. Die. Because I got the taste again. We're definitely playing more Genshin Impact. I'm just gonna have to try and get used to number 5 and 6 being my 2 skills instead of A and E, or I have to switch it again, but I think I messed it up more with A and E than I would do with 5 and 6. It's just gonna be a little bit muscle memory. Switching back to that. Come on, give me stacks. Gamer. Thoughts, give me stacks. Oh my gosh. Like the half the time of the buff is already gone. Oh, there we go. Woo. Finally won. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in Raiden, and I might just be using her as a main DPS then. And Ayaka looks pretty nice as well. I still need to look at the rest though. But you know, I'm also trying to look up guides and some gameplay footage from killers in Dead by Daylight, because I'm still looking for a killer that I might like and maybe do a little bit decent with. Even though I already saw somewhere that someone was explaining, like, you know, in the beginning you'll definitely won't do good in the game as a killer or survivor, maybe in general. Because, like, if you just start now and you have, like, maybe 100 hours, someone who with 1,000 hours knows the maps a lot better and will have, like, just more experience and will just in general be better. So, you know, take an OP killer and you still might not be able to win. This tank has been overpulling the entire flippin' dungeon already, man. Gosh. Gosh, diddly darn. So now all I have to do is hope that Ayaka and Raiden come back soon, but I'm afraid for not. Definitely not Raiden. Ayaka's been out for a while now, right? Isn't Ayaka already released like a few months ago? So she might be coming back, I guess, hopefully soon. I'm not sure. But Raiden will definitely still take a long time, I'm pretty sure. Or she will be back in the pool. I should have actually used my feeder. I know that. I'm actually having loads of fun in Apex again. Insane. I'm also liking Ashe super much. Yesterday I think I was able to do 2 good ults again, even though one of them sadly enough got a kill, but that was only like we only were 2 people away anyway. Ayaka is newer than Raiden? What? Nah. No, Ayaka is the girl with blue who was released around the same time as your main. Isn't Raiden newer? Well, if Raiden is older than Ayaka, then that's actually good news, because then we can get Raiden maybe faster. I still need to look up footage of the other 5 stars anyway, and of your boy. Your buddy Kazuha. Yeah, I was pretty sure Raiden was newer. I think Ayaka was released together or really close with your main, Because I remember that you mentioned me like you liked Kazuha's design so much, and then I was like, I actually like how the girl looks looks like she's using a katana or something in some of her skills. So the gameplay footage I saw, he did explain his build and he showed off the ult, but he didn't actually show what the normal skill does. It's like a big AoE, but I don't know, like, around her feet, but I don't know what it does. The one you than Rain is the healer. Kinda looks like a mermaid. Well, I have Chi-Chi, I have Diona, and I have Barbara. I think I'm kind of good with healers. I also noticed that I actually... There's like 2 meta tiers, apparently, or meta teams. So the one that you told me about, Morgana, which I have, as you saw. And the other one is with Raiden, and I actually have all the other characters in there as well. Xiangling with her teddy bear is in there. Then our Water Boy with his sword bust, that you have like the floating swords behind you. I have him as well. I actually think I even have him on Constellation 6. And then I forgot who the third person was, but I'm pretty sure I had that one as well. Oh, wasn't it Bennett? Yeah, wasn't that Bennett with Raiden? So I actually have the entire Raiden team as well. So I could make the 2 meta teams. Because I know I struggled always in the tower, in the Abyss Tower. If I'm not mistaken, that's the name. Like, obviously my Ganyu team was always winning, but then my second team was kind of struggling most of the times. I always had this one team, like, on the second, like, meanwhile on the other side, and that one was, like, struggling. But I want to look up if we can play the game with in-game music. I need to find that. That's so harsh. It's sometimes so annoying. Like, its page is full of text, and somewhere in there, maybe 1 or 2 lines is about streaming sometimes. And some companies actually show it really good where it's about streaming. And the thing is, I kind of want to know it because on Twitch, what Twitch sometimes apparently automatically does is once your stream is finished, it's going to mute parts where it's copyrighted. But YouTube doesn't, of course. You can on YouTube. YouTube is going to tell you that you can do that, but you know, that's why I kind of need to know. Love to know. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna stream it before I know. Like I said, I can easily stream it with just the lo-fi music. But that's the thing, like, for Final Fantasy, for example, I looked it up and we actually found it. That it normally is allowed to just stream with its in-game music. As long as you use it with Final Fantasy XIV gameplay, which obviously I am. Like, that's like what I mean. I don't know why you would use gameplay footage from game A and then use background music from game B. Or vice versa. That's just stupid. Like, you either use gameplay footage with the gameplay song or with the game song, or you just add copyright-free music, like which I have. From, either from Dova Syndromes, for example, or from Mark Harris, who made all the playlists that I'm using pretty much. He didn't make them for me, he made them for everyone, just making sure no one misunderstands me here. I think that's his name at least, I kind of forgot. It's been a while that I looked up his name. But like, that's kind of what I would do at least. Or its own game music or copyright-free music if they are like gourmet, but we don't allow. Pooey! Na 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 na. There's just one bad thing, I'm guessing. If I'm not mistaken, which also probably is going to be true because it makes the most sense, is that the last character I had in the specific banner was Ganyu. So that means the pity is reset and I have a 50-50 chance next time I start pulling in there to get the corresponding 5-star or one of the other random 5-stars. So yeah, it's a 50-50% chance. There's not going to be a guarantee for either Ayaka or Raiden or whoever I pull. That's the thing. So we might get unlucky. But like, I don't need them all on Constellation 6, you know. I just wanted Ganyu on C6 because that makes up for a lot faster gameplay. And technically I am for fast. Fast, sneaky. Like you asked, like, do you like stealthy and mobile characters like Ash, for example? Technically I do. Like, I haven't streamed Guild Wars 2 yet, maybe I eventually will, but my main on there has been forever a Thief. Even though I'm, sadly enough, after a lot of reworking, Thief is not my best character in there anymore, probably. I might actually be bad at it at the moment. But it used to be my main in there. Same as like in World of Warcraft, the Rogue was pretty much one of my main characters. If there's some assassin type that I can play, a 9 out of 10 will. The only thing that might make me stop playing it is if I notice, like, okay, I'm just doing really horrible on this class. Like, for example, Maeve. Maeve not being stealthy in Paladins, but being super mobile, and sadly enough, I do really crap on her. I just can't land daggers good enough. I'm just always at the wrong spot, always dying. So yeah, I got her skin, but I don't play her that much just because I know I'm liked. But luckily we got Sati now, maybe not being mobile like Maeve, but with the stealth on her clone, being pretty sneaky, and I'm actually doing good with her normally. Like I say 90% of my games on Sati are good. Which is, by the way, probably the first character on which I have that. Or at least first DPS, let's say it like that. Consistent good games on her. That's nice. Ah, by the way, Ellie! Like, it was middle of the night for you, obviously, but you missed it. But I made it! On Ash, I got my 2k damage badge, my 4k damage badge. Imagine, that would be the first time I actually make it. On Apex, I got it! I almost had it twice. One game I was literally at 1080... no, what? 1880 damage, so I needed 120 more, but I ran out of ammo, so I didn't get it there. And then a few games later, I was like at 1900 or something and a bit. And then we only had a game of 2, if I'm not mistaken as well. We started with 2 as well. And then he died. I was like, oh crap, no. And there's like 2 teams because it was top 4. And 2 of them were like really close by. And I knew I was gonna get focused there because I was low. I just popped like a shield battery and I knew, okay, one guy of Team A is literally gonna rush me and I have to be careful here behind a tiny rock because like over there was like Team B and they had a sniper sniping me the entire time. And then I was like, okay, just let me get my car out and the guy who rushes me is just gonna get a full load, hopefully. And I made it to like, I went from like 1900 and a bit to 2100 and I actually got the kill and then I died by the sniper, of course. But I made it! That was important. I really was hoping to be able to get the flippin' badge on her. So even though it's only like the 2000, which is the lowest out of the 4, because I think it's 2k, 2.5k, 3k, and then 4k if I'm not mistaken. So the 2.5 would have been cooler, of course, but I'm already super happy that I finally got this one. Oops, sorry. My bad. My bad. But we're fine, it's only a DPS. We're fine, it's only a DPS. It's only a DPS. So yes, I finally got that badge. That's one. There's one more that I want. Now I want, if possible, well, there's 2 more that I would like on her. One being, what do you mean lol? Because I jumped in too early. The other one I'd still like now is either the Apex Kill Leader badge, Apex Predator badge is it's called, which has which you get when you're the kill leader, or the other one which is like the little dagger showing when you have like multiple games with 5 or more kills per game. Like it's 1 dagger for 5 games, then it's 2 daggers for I think 10, 15. 3 daggers for like somewhere in the 30, and once you have 50 games with 5 or more kills... No, wait. Is it 50 or is it 100 kills for the 4 daggers or 5 daggers? I lost count somewhere. I don't remember. But that's another badge I would still like to get. But that's insane. Like, I have that on one character. Well, no, I have it on few characters, but I have a high tier on one, which is Raid, which wasn't even my doing. That's the hacker's doing, remember? Ah, no! They pull me! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, flip's sake. Okay, made it. But I'm already happy that I have that badge now on Ash. At least it shows like I'm doing decent on her as well, you know? Because so far you're like playing a new character, which a lot of people are because she's new, and then you like only have like 50 kills or something. It looks puny. So far, each time I see an enemy Ash in the kill leader squad, they always have like less kills. So I guess I'm doing fine. But that's like the good thing, like if you're just decent in the game, you can just like still do good with any character because, you know, it's just aim. Ah, come on, what is this? I'm flipping right there. I am there. I'm behind it. Why does it keep pulling me? Stop! I'm actually behind a rock. Give me a break. What the flip? So annoying. GG. Nice. And sorry for the early pull, boys. Or girls. There. Alright. Still want to get you up, but let's continue some main story. That's technically what I want to do. Are we gonna have words with Albert again? Are we going to see the real Albert now again, maybe? Who kind of went into me? With a soul in half or something? Oh, no. Of course, it's the fake one.
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
What the? What? What? On behalf of the convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. I'm gonna have to ramble these because they talk really fast sometimes. At times you will stand with us, at times you will stand against us, all that you might steer mankind and that very star upon their true course, mankind. For yours is the seed of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall your every action be guided. I'm also loving the car, actually, really. The new gun, I love it.
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine.
Thank you for the like, mina, arigato.
Such is the burden of hope.
Give back Ardber's body? Why must you embroil the people in your plan? What are you plotting? Give back Ardber's body. Let's go with that, because he's not gonna tell the other things. He's like for sure not gonna say his dirty plans.
What fool would relinquish his weapon on the eve of battle?
Of course you wouldn't relinquish his body neither.
That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash.
That would have killed billions or trillions.
For what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done.
Blah 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 blah.
I will strike you down.
Good luck.
Destroy you, body and soul. All else must wait. Ere long I will come for you, warrior of darkness. And I will save the world.
I'm gonna save crap.
One last matter.
Nanny.
I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another.
Hitlodius called me his new old friend. Why I might as well say it.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude.
Exarch? Ooh, your arms are glowy.
But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
Arms are glowy. That's the first I see.
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
Sneak attack. Looks like he's kind of okay.
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed. This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions. It is the Tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest.
Would you be attacked by Elidibus?
No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor. One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope, or so they hoped. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them. Such faith. Such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness. Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
Uh-oh, what's up?
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Yeah, these souls are... The soul's not linked to the body for such a long time is beginning to start to be a trouble. Fate seemed determined to not allow us a quiet moment. Come, let us have the details from Rin. It happened after Alize and I saw the children back to Spiggerix. We chanced to meet Tancred there, returning from his mission. He'd been shadowing Elidibus around the realm, only to lose sight of him near the Crystarium. And he was in the middle of telling us where he'd been when he just crumpled to the ground. The Karargans are looking after him now, with Alphana standing by, just in case his healing magics are needed. Since I couldn't do anything to help, I thought it best to find you, and the guard at the etc. told me where to look. I see. It cannot have been easy leaving Tancred's side. My thanks for bearing word to us. Come, let us hurry to Spiggerix. Hi. Whee! Oof. Tancred, I'm coming! Teleport! Hi! Fast, gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go fast, go, 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 go. Hey. Run, front flip, go. Hey. Oops, wrong person. Thank you. They dragged you here too, did they? My apologies. How do you feel? Embarrassed, but otherwise well enough. I won't be staying overnight. This episode was not the result of an injury I could find. Tancred's eater, however, did show signs of instability, and I did what I could to calm the fluctuations. And all of this happened without warning? Not exactly. You will doubtless recall the time Urianger nearly drowned and I gallantly went to his rescue. When his water-walking charm failed, he was tired, as were you when you got back. We were both spent, yes, on account of which you begged us to rest, which in retrospect may have been a good idea. The fact is, I've been experiencing regular bouts of lightheadedness ever since, but there was no actual fainting until now. As Alfin observed, I have no lingering injuries. It most assuredly isn't old age. Most assuredly, which leaves but only one likely cause. The link between body and soul has weakened further. Time grows short. We must complete the spirit vessel with all haste. To that end, Zenko, might I trouble you make a trip to the source? In addition to looking in our friends' bodies, I would have you consult Kryl about our plan. If she has any concerns, we would at least endeavor to address them prior to proceeding. In the meantime, we should get back to laying bare Elidibus' plot. Thus far, I have learned this much, that in each of the places he has visited, there have been sightings of suspicious black-clad strangers. Moreover, the coming of these shady individuals has invariably coincided with some manner of misfortune. Beasts terrorizing settlements, blight ravaging crops, you know the sort of thing. All of which serves rather conveniently to make Elidibus call for new heroes reverberate that much more loudly in parts of his audience. And you think these black-clad strangers are Ascians? I do, and I fully intend to investigate further, though for that I shall require additional feet on the ground. You can count on mine. Gods know I've been itching to get out there for a while. Mayhap Urianger too can be prevailed upon to join in your efforts. He has already provided copious guidance on the matter of the spirit vessel's construction. It's for Beck, Luke and I to wrestle with the rest. Well, if you can spare the old boy, we may as well make use of him. I'll go and give him the good news. You'll do no such thing. However, heedless you are of your own well-being. If you care at all of Rin's feelings, you stay in bed until you need it. Elfina and I will find Urianger. All being well, we will have news to share by the time you return. Safe travels, Sang. Okay. Bow, bow, bow. Opa. Anna. What level is my white mage again, actually? Close to 52. Let's do one white mage then as well. Yeah, we don't have any of Zoo. One of these. Typical. Instant dungeon always. Let's just get him to 52, because then I can do the next quest and start to unlock his actual specific spell passive thing. Medicatu. Right. Oh, Hawk Manor Heart, this is where you are not allowed to kill the boss instantly at one stage. Holy spam! How many 5 stars do you actually have, Ali? Let's see how much gacha Ellie did. Ellie, have you been a naughty boy like me? I guess in general I kind of just spent so much on Ganyu. And of course, I actually got unlucky with Ganyu. Because I had to go really deep, because I had like a lot of other characters when I had like a 50-50 chance of either getting Ganyu or someone else. Luck was not on my side. I don't think I had... Maybe I had one time 2 Ganyus in a row, and that's about it. Everything else was like Ganyu, someone else, Ganyu, someone else, Ganyu, someone else. So quite a few. Haha. The gacha is strong within this one, isn't it? Like I said, the only ones that I actually pulled for 5 stars, I mean, of course, was Mona, Kuching, and Ganyu. All the other 5 stars I've got or received was actually just like being lucky or unlucky, you call it whatever you want to. I literally didn't actually aim for any of the others. But yeah, I got them nonetheless, I guess. Actually, have your favorite character on C1? So you mean the wind dude? You mean the wind dude? Well, I have my favorite on C6, but yeah, you know. We know how that went. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, like I said, call it luck or call it unlucky you want. I got most of my 5 stars, and if a 5-star has a few constellations, it was during the Ganyu pools. I think I got like Chi-Chi twice then as well. I actually didn't check out 10 5-stars. You might actually have more than me. So that that will depend, of course, if you count like a constellation as an extra 5-star. Because if we do it like that, I can say I have 6 5-stars with Ganyu on our own already. Which I guess that counts as a 5-star. Having a constellation should probably count as an extra one. I don't know, I guess. I have like all the main ones and then Ganyu. So I have like technically 6, but Ganyu being C6, Mona C1, and then more C's. So yeah. So yeah, I'ma definitely be. Yeah, if we count it like that, I probably have more. I'll take a look. I actually forgot how many I have. If you, so you're actually counting different 5-stars. Okay, so let me see. So I have the basics. So you count with me, okay? Because I'm also healing at the same time. So we have Kuching, we have Diluc, we have Mona, Chi-Chi, you have Jean. So those are the 5 basics. I have Ganyu. 5-star wise, 5-star. Child, I have Child, so I'm at 6 now, I think. No, 7 with Child. I don't have Albedo. I don't have our Rex Lupus, don't have him. And I don't have Zhao. I also don't have Venti. So yeah, I think 7. Because it's like Venti was I don't have Clean either. So we had like Venti, Klee, Albedo, and then our Rex Lupus guy, whose actual character name I completely forgot. So those 4 existed when I was playing, and then Zhao got released, and after Zhao I kind of stopped. So I don't think I'm missing any 5-star, so I think I'm at 7. Or was there another 5-star before I left? I don't think so, right? If we go like backwards, there was Zhao. Zhongli, that's his name. And then there was Albedo, Ganyu, Li and Venti. Right? I think something like that. I think something like that, yeah. So I probably have 7 then. Do you have more different ones? Also not counting the red special event one, who is actually not even a 5-star but a 6-star, isn't she? Yeah, there's no one else. Okay, so yeah, indeed, I think that's I have 7 then. I have the 5 basics, which the game started with, and then I have Ganyu and Child, and that's it. Oh yeah, Child was in there, but I have Child, so I did count it. So yeah, 7. You beat me! But of course, if you count Constellations, only with Ganyu on her own, I already beat you. But I don't know if that's a good thing or not. or not. I don't know if beating someone like that is a good thing. Because that just means Wallet-kun had a lot of pain. It just means Wallet-kun suffered a lot that period. And Wallet-kun will again start to suffer perhaps in the future. I'm kind of in doubt whether I should pull for Hu Tao or not, but I don't think so. I don't think I want to. Even though she is double S plus apparently, so she is in the meta. She is one of the stronger DPSs. I don't feel like a skill that actually deals damage to myself is a good thing. So I'll probably be like saving up for Ayaka and Raiden definitely, and then I'll see afterwards. I'm like off maybe this evening when I have some time or something. I will look up some gameplay footage from the other girls, or boys I mean, from the other characters. Though in general it's more girls, because I already know I don't really am interested in Albedo, not really in Zhongli. So there is Zhao, but I think Zhao already got re-released I mean, in the pool, so it's gonna be a while. So then there's your guy that I want to check out, and that's the only other male character that got released, if I'm not mistaken, as a 5-star. And then I guess there's no other 5-star male characters anymore. You think the next one's gonna be a guy again? I'm not complaining, like, the girls are cute, we cannot deny it anyway. We can't deny the girls not being cute anyway. I like don't mind at all whether they release boys or girls, up to them. But it does show, right? In general, they have done like a lot more female character releases than males, but I don't care. Like, I guess some of the boys that I use the most are probably like supports actually, like Bennett. Bennett used to be pretty much in every team I played. Just because of his damage buff and the healing potential that he has. He's such a strong support. He's still in top S. He's double S. According to the standard tier list. Okay, the team is doing fine. I'm gonna save up some mana now a little bit more. But anyway, by playing it yesterday, I'm really back into the mood. I'm really back into, let's go Genshin, let's play some Genshin, let's play some Genshin. But of course there's some other games that I still need to do. Oh wow! Yo, don't go for me. I have aggro! Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is really gonna hurt. Okay, we're good. Made it. Kill her now! We're good. Oh gosh, this is the pain. Good job. That should be it. Should be GG. Nice. Good. Who knows? I might start liking white mage heals. Who knows? Who knows? Ah, itai. My wrist went like. Let's actually do this one first, because then we'll unlock the flower, which is actually gonna help. Flower is gonna give us one extra skill at the moment. Flow to soul. I know one thing, and that is if Ayaka and Raiden are in the pool, Ellie's gonna be there at the stream. Sure. I know that. That's a flippin' fact. Ellie gonna be right there. I probably don't matter what time I do that. The moment you realize, oh, they're in the pool, and I'll be like in one of the streams, they're in the pool. All right, so one of the next times is gonna be gacha. Pretty sure you're gonna be there. Alright, you come at a good time, Zenko. I believe I found a clue in my grandfather's records. I have no clue anymore what the White Mage quest was about, but anyway. I might as well read it. There is a passage which tells of the time when the taint reached the forest via a subterranean water vein. Master Atoa traced it back to its source at Ablatia's spine, and there he purged the corruption. Lest you wonder, it's the mention of the water vein that interests me. Allow me to explain. Though the danger of the Twelvewood has come so dire as to derelict emphatic warnings from the Great One, none of the pages or hearers were aware of it. What do you mean, lololol? Tell me I'm wrong, Ellie. Tell me I'm wrong. Go on. Go on. If we then consider the Great One's warning that the taint shall flood the forest, I'm inclined to conclude that Befall Eater is being conveyed via water veins. Years have passed since Master Atoa purged the taint. A new source of corruption may well have manifested in the intervening time. First, I suggest we take our investigations to the central highlands of Cortes, which from the southern edge of Abalati's spine. Pray, meet me at Camp Dragonhead. Am I wrong, Ellie? Am I wrong? Like, you love to see gachas, and it's your favorite game probably. So, am I wrong? Be free by all means to tell me if I'm wrong here, but... I have a small feeling that after the word you... comes an R, alright. I flipping knew it. It's like your favorite game as far as I know. Even though you did say out of my streams you like Naraka the most at the moment, but I'm pretty sure if I stream Genshin enough, you'll be like, nah, I like Genshin now, because it's your own favorite game. And above that, you just like to see gachas. You told that already like a long time ago. So yeah, I figured that would happen. Also, do you like play Genshin on the PC, by the way? Everything is frozen over. I had heard about the snow-swept mountains of Cortes, but no amount of reading can substitute for seeing. I have a confession to make. This is my very first time setting foot outside the Twelvewood. The experience is proving to be at once fascinating and frightening, but I digress. While I awaited your arrival, I spoke with some of the knights about water veins. They say that one passes beneath the area just south of here. The area happens to be thick with fiends. These fiends happen to have grown unnatural, aggressive. I would wager that the taint is to blame for this change. Play on PC? Alright, okay. But though I don't think it matters, right? I think everyone can play. A short while ago, a band of knights departed to the area in question on a mission called the Unruly Creatures. Shall we go and join them? Sure. I will see if I can maybe play tomorrow morning at my end of the day, then maybe you can join. You don't have to, of course, because I know you're shy and you don't always want to join games, but maybe in Genshin you want to. I don't know what to do. It's been so long. I definitely know one thing I can do, but that's solo, which is just the main story. But maybe we can just do some cruising around the place or something together, I don't know. My suspicions were correct, the taint has driven the fiend into a frenzy. Let us aid the knights, then see to Hansen. Alrighty. Righty. But of course, if you have things to do or you just rather watch and they stay hidden in chat, by all means. Okay, so I probably have to keep these two alive, or these three alive, and kill the middle thing as fast as possible, I guess. Right, so let's start with whoa la 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 la. Heal over time on you. Heal over time on you. Heal over time on you. Cleanse myself from this crap. Let's actually start standard healing. Taking a lot of damage. Oh, you play on the Asia server. Oh, okay, yeah, that sells. I forgot that was with servers. Darn. Yeah, and I don't see myself making a second account and starting all over after all the investments I did into Ganyu. I don't see myself doing that. I'm sorry. Oh man. I don't think that's gonna. I actually completely forgot that it's like different servers in Genshin. It's kind of like in Honkai, also different servers there. Oh, hello. You're coming on me? Alright then. Attack me, nobody, are you? Yeah, oh gosh. Big heals, big heals, big heals. Not a big heal. I'm gonna use Benevolent on him just to get him full HP. This left guy is tanky, man. He's barely taking damage. He actually killed him already. Nice. Running out of mana. Suddenly noticed that. I'm sorry, Denali. Would have been fun otherwise, though. Like just cruising in each other's place. Na 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 na. Throwing stones, throwing stones, stones. Oh. Did right. Yay! Complete. Oh yeah, now I have to fix. Fixing, here I go. Boop, it's gone. Is there any news already who's gonna be on the next banner? Cool. It's called banner, right? Isn't it? It's called banner. Oh yeah, your new guy, true. This energy shouting and pure. This is precisely as my grandfather wrote. And your soul, Chris, I believe it has taken on a new radiance. In all likelihood, the spirit of Master Atoa within has bestowed upon you greater power. I wonder, could it be that an act of purifying serves to empower the white mage? If this is true, it makes the Pagil's refusal to leave the forest even more incomprehensible. How long will they allow their laws to dictate their actions to the district? At any rate, there is not more to do here. Let us return to Camp Dragonhead. Never mind, you already mentioned. Next banner is being a new character, and it's going to be a guy. I already forgot. It's fine. I know it's fine. It's like out of my head, but yeah. Oh, it's first albedo. And a new grade sword user. Alright. Oh, so... Okay, so the new guy might actually be a 4-star. I thought even it would be a 5-star. Okay, so it's albedo. That might actually be good news then. If they restart with albedo, then after that... Even though, okay, it's... And Hu Tao is also, like... They're actually going back already now. So maybe I might be lucky with Ayaka and Raiden. Maybe. Let us review what we've learned. As we had suspected, the taint is being born along subterranean water veins. According to my grandfather's records, the headwater of the vein we just visited is situated further to the west. We must pass through Ishgard's proper to get there. Fortunately, travel restrictions have been eased since the Holy See was restored to the Alliance. Be that as it may, we will be venturing into the unknown. Master Atoa's journeys did not take him there. There's no telling what awaits us. We must tread warily and no less than fully prepared. Had the Seedseers been willing to come with your powers combined, we would have been able to go boldly forward, but there is no point in dwelling upon that now. I shall survey the lay of the land in order to ascertain our next destination. Meanwhile, I suggest you take the time to accustom yourself on your newfound power. I shall be here, ready to resume our mission. Even though it's still going to take a long time, but okay. Have I had a glimpse of the Electro Island? No, nothing yet. I haven't even checked anything on YouTube, so I don't even know how pretty it is. All I saw was when I scrolled out in my map that I saw like this whole unexplored new region, and I'm be like, alright, well that's that. That's the new place. There we go, we have our flower now. So no, I have no clue yet on how pretty or ugly it might look. The last extra area that I saw was the icy place. We're going to put this on 80% for sure already. And I think a little bit higher, because eventually it's going to get like, I think, some... Right, and so now, as long as I'm in combat and healing, this is going... I think I'm gonna like it a lot. Well, I guess one of the next things I can do, since we can't actually play together, is just main story continuing. We did a leveling already. Alliance Raid is looking for DPS, so I'm gonna queue for a Bard. I do want to heal him as well. Level him as well. Oh, the durability, that's okay. We are in queue, I can repair this. So I guess, of course, one of the new things will be the main story for me. The last thing I did main story-wise was with the Dragon Spire thingy, if I'm not mistaken. Like the snowy mountain that they added before the new area, or before the Electro area. It's the last thing I did. But if I get into the Electro area, I'm going to instantly start with having a map open on the second screen, which is gonna show me where all the collectibles for the stamina are. Or are there none? You might tell me that. Are there again like things you have to collect to fill up extra or increase your max stamina bars? Because now I'm at like 2 bars and a little bit. So I'm guessing with the new area, it might go to 3 full bars. 3 is a company. Might as well do this part while we're waiting. Because I know sometimes it's such a pain to go and fetch all of those. Might as well instantly start with it, so I don't have to redo them, and then I will like see if I can... You have things to collect, but it doesn't give stamina. Oh, okay, alright, cool. Then it's fine. Kind of shame, actually. It was... Sometimes it was fun, and sometimes it wasn't. I don't like the story quest because it's always just bitter. Okay. My dear Zenko, how good of you to pay me is it? A timely one at that. Our friend Sanson, with whom you journeyed, I met with him but recently, and it pleases me to see that his labors have finally borne fruit. Aye, his proposal for a unit incorporating bards has received formal approval. Even as we speak, he's rounding up members for the unit's inaugural mission. Now, during our conversation, Sanson mentioned that he had a favor to ask of you. In case you haven't yet heard from him, mayhap you could seek him out first. You are like to find him at the Quiver's Hall. Because I remember I needed to open the map and then I was like hunting all of those things. And I know that like in the first area, you know, in the Wind City, everything went pretty smoothly. But in the Earth Kingdom, oof. Oof, the last ones, the last 3 were such a pain. Oh, were such a pain. They were really pain. They're really pain. I missed one for like so many hours. Unbelievable. And then I suddenly found it. Zenko, it's good to see you. Our hard work has paid off, my friend. I've received permission to establish my Bard unit. Moreover, we've already been assigned our first mission. I couldn't be more pleased, save for one practical concern. Our new recruits yet lack the experience to embark on an honest-to-God's mission. In seeking to fill our ranks, I immediately thought of you, Zenko. You are an exemplary among bards, and I should be greatly heartened for your participation in our maiden outcome. Yes, I think I reached that. It's like an item, right? But at the time, there was no tracker yet. I've also taken the liberty of requesting Gilo's transfer to the unit. With your combined experience and skill, we are bound to leave a splendid first impression. Now then, I will go to receive my orders from Commander Hulwa. May I assume that you will join me? May I say that I, too, have vested interest in young Sanson's success? I should be personally grateful were you to lend him your aid, Zenko. Right, then I guess. I think by the time I finished all the collecting, I was finished with it before they added that item, if I'm not mistaken. Because it's like the little extra thingy, right? You can use just as for using food in the middle of a fight, like a quick use item, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think I already collected all of them in both kingdoms by the time that by the time they added that thing. I have 20? I have 20. Take a look. Travel. On speed. Yes, indeed. Oh lol. Big lol lol. Right, so we have Mordona. I don't know if I can get those out of the far east here. Maybe I should... hang on. I don't think so. Not sure. Let's go with... what do we have? Panalan is next. Let's just go... Let's go down our list, I guess. So, Western Tanalan. Central Tanalan. So yeah, that was pain, at least. Apparently not for you. Oh, now they need a healer in Alliance raid. Are you kidding me? All right, anyway, that's fine. White Mecha. Where is he? Let's go healing then. Fine. Even though I won't be even. Hang on. No, hang on. Flippin'. Withdraw. Clear all selections. Even though I won't be able to use this now. Because it's going to be level 50 only. Kinda shame. Right, you guys were... Level up. Alright, so we need a lot of more strength. Don't really matter who I take out. Deploy! They can do it! Nice, they can actually do it. Doing one, right? Hang on. Doing it, right? Yes! Nice! Nice, 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 nice. Training courses. Ah! Oh. Alright. It's gonna be level 50, so we won't be having the flower, but it's fine. I want to do some Apex. We'll definitely be doing Apex. I want to do Apex. I'm having super much fun with Ash. And I like the new gun. Insane. And I want to do some Dead by Daylight as well. But I need to find a killer that I like. So, I think there's a few that I might like. But, yeah, I'm just not good yet. So yeah, no, the last thing I do was, I think, as good as 80% completer the Dragon Spine place. That's pretty much the last thing I did. And then, by that time, they started to add, like, the story missions with the keys. I think I did a few of those. But I can't remember who correctly and stuff like that. I think Mona, maybe. What do we have, actually? A Scholar, and I am a White Mage. Right, might have to start healing a bit more this time. This might be decent practice. Just gonna see that I can keep my heal over times up as much as possible. I think that's probably not a bad idea. Don't have this one yet. Oh, Asylum is at level 50. Right. Oh wait, hang on, we actually learned Asylum then as well last time. Nice. Oh. Na 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 na. Na, 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 na. I'm glad you're liking the fact that I'm doing Genshin now. Dolly was also happy. He was lurking the entire stream. He was like, it gives so much vibes from the robot girls you were playing. And I'm like, well, that's perhaps because it's from the same company. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, Honkai Impact actually was already the game before Genshin was released. But I just figured out that there was Honkai after Genshin. That's just all. Flipping jokes at Nelly sometimes. He woke up as well a little bit ago. He liked my good morning. Dum-da-da-dum. Dum-da-da-dum. Na na na. Na 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 na. It's unbelievably silly how happy I am that I got my badge on Ash. Unreal. I'm just hyped by it. Just hyped I got it. Now it doesn't make me look like a super newborn Ash player. Oh, our tank might die. Okay, no, he made it. Da-da-dum. Na 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 na. Whoa! Some of our guys are taking damage here. Yes, I worked hard for it. Because it's not something I have so easily, you know, 2000 damage, like 2k damage. I had to work hard for the batch on the Valkyrie as well. Always hard for me. I just would wish that I was... Ah, what the flip? I wasn't looking, man. Give me a break. Yo, gamer. Gamer, I was turned around. I'm dead. Alright, that was a super close call. I turned around. Ah, man. Pretty sure I was turned around. Na, 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 na. Like, usually I don't get 2k damage all the time so easily, so yeah. I just focus the boss now and we got him. Na na na. But we're actually doing kind of okay in Apex, honestly, for not having played the game for quite some weeks. Doing kind of fine. Made it to Silver 3 as well already yesterday. First stream was jokes, right? From Bronze 4 all the way to Silver. An entire league. So we're doing kind of fine. No. There's like a few killers that I'm still looking at to get myself in Dead by Daylight. Like the Spirit, because she uses a katana. I'm thinking that's like the other Japanese killer that Koneko mentioned or was talking about. But she's not an easy one to play, that's the only problem. Can go like invisible, but she doesn't see the enemies or she doesn't see the survivors anymore when she goes invisible neither. She gets increased movement speed and you can cancel it at command. Or like after a few seconds it automatically cancels. But yeah, because you don't see your enemies anymore, or the survivors anymore, it gets a bit harder, of course. You actually get them. But you can still hear them. So, I'm not sure, but I thought you could still see scratch marks as well, but I'm not entirely certain about that part. Then there's Legion, who can run super fast, and apparently what a good thing he can do is like go from one survivor to another survivor and start hitting all of them like one time. That movement speed, that's apparently one of his best tricks to use. And then honestly, there's I think his name is the Stalker. It's Michael Myers. Honestly, it's just nice. But he plays kind of different as well. He needs to stalk his enemies to then get like the extra effects, the extra movement speed and stuff like that. But a fun thing with that is also like it literally gives you the sound effect, or the actual song plays like for a few seconds. The oh so famous Halloween theme. Super nice. So that's like, I think those three is kind of what I'm aiming for maybe to get at the moment. Though I would really like to get Spirit as well. I'm just afraid I'm not gonna be able to do anything decent, because I think she might be too hard for me to play. But then again, we'll just have to try it out, I guess. Try her out a few times, play her, get used to it, and we'll see how it goes. It also looks creepy. Thank you for the like, arigato! Na 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 na. Up. Let's actually heal that tank a little bit. It's not my party, but it seems to be taking some damage there. But it felt, honestly, it felt so good being back in Genshin. Even though I was terrible yesterday, Ganyu even died! But it's also because I'm not used to it anymore, okay? I also never used that team. Like, I always had Bennett, and Bennett is just easy to heal with. Just switch to Bennett, pop ult, and then stand where you were standing. Ow! What was that? I died. I died. I died it. Yeah, no. Full heal myself. Yoinkus! And also heal, I guess. And like I said, I'm gonna have to get used to the buttons again. Like the 1, 2, 3, 4 is easy, it's just the character that I'm switching to. But I'm so used to having the skills on 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's like in this game, like for example. Oh, we can need this. I'm just needing it. Sell it. Hey, we got it. Also, Genshin is like one of those games that's like, I think not so hard on the computer at all. Like, not hard on the PC. If I'm not mistaken, everything in Genshin is literally just on high, which is the highest they have. Use the same setup on Paladins and Genshin. Well, for me, it's the same setup pretty much on everything. But that's the thing, in Paladins, the younger fleets, yeah. Like in Paladins, you don't need to switch character, right? Like technically, I'd just be using the number 1 for the first skill, number 2 for the second skill. Kinda like in League or Hero of the Storm, for example. It's like, what's it, Q, W, E, R, right? Your 4 skills is like 1, 2, 3, 4 for me. Which are just like side buttons on my mouse, because I have a mouse with like 12 side buttons. Because I'm like so used to my thumb doing all that macro movement for all my skills and stuff like that. But like, I was hoping not to get knocked over. But like in Genshin, you need 4 buttons to switch characters as well. And then that messes up my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for skills, you know? Like, that's the only problem I have. I could also do what I did on Guild Wars 2. In Guild Wars, there were like also specific skills that were like super clause bounded. Like a thief, for example, could steal a skill from his enemy, and that was on F1. Or another clause had like illusion skins on like his F1, 2, 3, and F4. So what I did, because for me the F1 and F2 and all were like also kind of annoying sometimes in the middle of a fight. So what I eventually did was those skills were Alt 1, Alt 2, Alt 3, Alt 4. They, like actually just like in here, all the bottom ones are just 1 till 12. All of the middle ones are Alt 1 to Alt 12, and top ones are Control 1 to Control 12. So I could do that as well. But yeah, I don't know for which one to use it for. Also, if I'm not mistaken, pressing Alt in Genshin brings up your mouse, and that might mess up everything. And Alt is my preferred button to have like a second line of skills. That's why you see fewer skills in Control, because Control is just, I don't know, it's a bit more annoying to click than Alt. Alt is a bit easier, that's why Alt is the entire second line, which is always going to be full. I could do it like that as well, like use Alt 2, 3, 4 to switch skills, characters maybe. And then have just 1 and 2 as the first skill, and 2 being the ult, something like that. I guess I could try it like that maybe. But like, it's gonna get used to it again, of course. And then see if I can switch bringing up mouse from alt to... oh yeah, I'm in party B, I need to actually get small. My bad, I forgot. Gastric juice, right? Yes, I'm tiny now. Now I need to go here. We are B, right? Yes, I'm B. And then, yeah, try and get used to it again. Because for me in Paladins it's the same, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4 side buttons. We're tiny! Right, and there's not many of us here, so I might start using. There's literally only 3 of us. 4 of us now. Right, no one seems to know how to get in the belly. There's literally only 3 of us in this one. Man, that's gonna be annoying. Good thing I'm here. Otherwise our tank might have died. Good thing 1 random joined us. Otherwise, literally, we had 1 DPS, 1 tank, and 1 healer in here. Ah, we're getting flushed out. It's a good thing that we had that random samurai joining in us, because it seems like our party doesn't know what to do, which is not a problem, but like, you know, if you're new somewhere, like kind of ask or something. And then people can explain. It's as easy as that. Where's this guy that I'm trying to heal here? But I have the same though, Ellie. I try to have like, if I play different games with like a lot of skills or a lot of buttons to press, I try to give them the same type of function on the same type of button. Like, for example, in Guild Wars, and definitely within the same game, definitely. Like in Guild Wars, for example, I think I had like a stun breaker, so when I was CC'd, I could use that skill and the CC would go away, so I could move again. On like, for example, I think 8 or 9. And then at the time when I played multiple MMOs, I tried to, in this other MMOs, put a stun breaker if they had some sort of stun breaker, at least in that game. on like the same button. So I tried to do like that. I am very much in this party. Bada bada bam bam. Na 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 na. Oh. Each time we go through a portal, I lose my target. It's kind of annoying. Na 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 na. Thanks, taking damage. Time to be healed. Na 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 na. Oh crap! Nailed it! Itai! Ah! Dodge. Should probably not be standing here right in front of the boss, but... Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh, big cloud. Na na na. Running out of mana. But I always feel White Mage takes up so much mana. Of course, eventually I will get like Affiliate de Solace. Well, I actually have it already when I'm playing on 52, which does not require mana, which like just depends on how much flower stacks I have. And eventually, of course, with like some decent level 80 armor, I'll have more mana regen. Deity. I am going to go here because there's almost no one here. Because it's a total mess. Na 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 na. Oh. Caleb! GG. Feeling lucky. Hey, we leveled up as well instantly. Nice. Greed pause, we have greed. Quick samurai, I don't need a quick samurai, I know what to do in this dungeon. We don't need that. Alright, can we still put the rest on? Yes. You? Pugilist, eh? Nah, I don't need you. You don't look beautiful. No, I actually need a second tank. Because that seems to be a problem. I only have like one tank. Right, now I would like to be able to do There we go. Let's do one of these. I'll probably get the cube pretty fast. I can at least have fun with this one time. So we are on healer, alright. I'm gonna put you closer to Oop. And let's start with putting you down as well. We might switch it eventually. Still border. But there I go. More compact. More compact! Alright. Mordona. Main story. Okay, no need. Comments. After this we'll do some more main story. I want to see if I can get 45, don't I get, or 54, don't I get like a stone mastery upgrade? Yeah, stone 2 becomes stone 3. Stone 3 becomes stone 4, oh, stone 2 becomes stone 3, yes. So now we will get our flower. So how the flower works is, I think every 30 seconds when I'm healing and in combat, it's gonna like, gonna grow up. And it takes 30 seconds to go from bottom all the way to top. And at top, as you can see here, one of these will start to glow. And eventually for this skill, we will have a blood lily. If I'm not mistaken, the blood lily will be here. Or is it when I'm in combat? Let's actually try it out. It's actually when I'm in combat. I don't even need to heal. I just need to be in combat. Alright. Good to know. I don't even need to heal. And so you will get, the flower will like go up the entire time, and once you get it full, it's gonna give you an actual little flower. And then that is a stack that you can use on these skills. Lily Gouge. Right, he's taking damage. I need to kill him. Still taking damage. See, there we go. We have a flower now. And that's an instant cost, and it also takes no mana, and that's like the entire important part, if I'm not mistaken. The fact that it doesn't take mana. I'm gonna have to actually pay attention, because this guy's taking damage. And I'm actually not a main white mage healer, so this. I don't know what's gonna happen when I'm out of combat. Is it going to stay or reset? Looks like it stays. It stays, yes. It stays where it's at. And then it will probably pick up again the moment I get in combat. For example. There we go. Okay, yeah, and then it continues again. Alright, that's fine. Let's start spamming holy here. So there we go. Costing the flower heal. Because it's also being an instant cost, make it really useful. Though the sad thing is, it is on the global cooldown though. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of time to deal with this dungeon. I'm gonna have to spam heal this guy. Uh-huh. Yes, we are going to spam heal this guy. Oh, I also have a silent baka. Which doesn't work like that, sadly enough. They have to run in it. That's actually so stupid about that skill. They should change that. Have to run in it to get the heal over time. So annoying, actually. True, right? Healing over time to summon any party members who enter. Yes. You actually have to enter it. But like full out of mana, we're only starting the bot. Oh. Right. Touch. There's some stones at this guy. So far, so good. Gonna go for me, so I'm gonna stand here. Let's see if... Popping Surecast helps. Right, that's exactly what I wanted to do. If I'm not mistaken, the person he's going to suck in gets like the symbol above the face, and you want to try and not make him get hornets. Or not let him suck in hornets. I think that's what you want. Okay, so I give the buff to myself already. Alright, that's cool. Alright. So I give the heal over time to myself even if I don't run in it, so that's pretty cool. Why is he not getting it? He ran into it. What the flip is going on with this skill? What is this? What? Alright, I'm gonna try this skill out in the middle of a road next time when everyone has to run in it, because I'm getting confused with Asylum. I always have this trouble. I don't know how Asylum decently works, but at least I just noticed that no matter whether I stand in it or not, I get my healing. I get my heal over time buff, so that's kind of cool. Also, we have a full lily flower, so we can use a bolus. What's this actually? The AoE version? So an own HP and HP of all nearby party members. Yes, that's the AoE version. Okay. Don't know why I have it on Alt 4, but yes, because Control 5 is just probably... Or maybe I can like actually put it on like... Alt. It has like the same potency as Medica, and I don't think I'll use Medica a lot, to be honest. Ow. I don't use Medica 1 a lot at all anymore. Like almost always using Medica 2, the heal time effect of it. Alright, let's see what happens now. Put this thing here. I get the buff. What is this? How does this work? What? Okay, so it doesn't do anything now for them. Alright. So the next thing I will try is I will cast it on top of them. What the flip is this skill explanation then though? I'm so confused. Alright, next goal. Cast it on top of someone. What the flip? This game. Oh crap, I need to heal you. Gimme. Nani. What are you doing to me? Oh crap, it's taking damage. Mate. Right, I got him. Actually, I could have used weapon earlier this assault. Oh, I finally have that skill. Now I keep forgetting to use it. So now I remember I had my reasons that I didn't like White Mage super much. This probably being one of them. Let me also switch these. Is this instant cast? It's instant. With the recast time. It's the same potency as Cure. So if you have a Lily Gouge, I think this might actually be pretty used. Alright, so we have our skill. We have Asylum ready again. Let's use it on the boss fight. Or during the boss fight, on top of teammates. And let's hope that they somehow actually get the flippin' buff this time. Otherwise, I am so confused. This skill is confusing the crap out of me. Poor Fox. Poor me! Alright. There you go. What? Yo, what's up with this skill? So what the flip, Asylum just doesn't want to work? Nani? How the flip does Asylum work though? I'm super confused. Ow. It's debuff immunity plus dispel cancel? No, it's like envelop a designated area in a veil of succor, granting healing over time to self and any party members who enter. So, like, technically, as I read it, this should put the AoE on the ground, and everyone who runs in it will get a heal over time effect. That's how I understand it. Now, I already noticed that I get it all the time, even if I don't run in it. Even if I don't run in it, I will still get that heal over time effect from that skill. And now I casted it on top of party members, and they still didn't get it. So I'm like super confused now. See, I get the buff. I get the buff. This is the thing I need, Asylum, but none of them gets it. They're standing right next to me. They're standing inside of it. What is this skill? I'm gonna Google this after this. How the flip does Asylum work? No, the only dispel is Azuna. Remove a single detrimental effect from target. See, they're running right through it and they're not getting anything. What? And the fact that I see the buff on myself means I should see it on them as well. What is this skill? How does Asylum work? What the flip? This makes no sense. Enhanced Asylum. Adds an additional effect to Asylum that increases HP recovery via healing action. Sure, but the first one doesn't even want to work. Normal Asylum doesn't even want to work. What the flip am I supposed to do with an upgraded version then? Nani. Alright, holy spam. Here we go. I want to Google that. This skill making no sense to me whatsoever. I knew I had my reasons not to play this class. I remember now. I remember. I flippin' remember. Nothing! Except for me! I am confused! I'm confused! Oh man. Personally, when you need him, maybe he know. Or Sinray. Sinray was actually main white mage. I hope Google can give me the answer. Because this is super confusing and actually annoying because it's a big thing. This would mean 3 heal over time effects on your allies. But yeah, for that it does need to work, of course. And then I'm here struggling with my mana. The skill does not require mana, but it don't heal. I only heal me. At least it heal me. That's a start, I guess. Alright, so maybe another test. I have no other heal over time effect on any of my allies. Let's see what it does then. Maybe it just doesn't stack on them with other heal over time effects, which would be stupid anyway, first of all. Because it's working on me when I'm stacked with all heal over time effects that I can possibly get on me. Alright, here we go again. So I have Asylum. He's running in and out. He doesn't get it. Our tank literally just ran to it. It also doesn't get it. What the f- What the flip? Like, everyone sees this, right? Asylum. Brain damage. Getting brain damage by this class. At least maybe it will actually level us up to 54. I guess that it's still good. But still super annoying that it doesn't want to work as it's supposed to work. Oh. Alright, so I guess until I figure out how it works, I'm just gonna use this when I need some self-healing. I don't know what else to use it for. Ah, ha 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 ha. That hurt. Oh crap. See the difference it would do? Everyone have like 2 heal over times of them on and don't do crap. I don't know what's supposed to do. But what it's supposed to do is clear a heal over time effect, but it don't wanna. Na 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 na. Oh yeah, you think it's funny, right? You think it's funny, right? Me struggling now to heal my teammates? Ow. Of course you pups think it's funny. Ah. Na na na. Oh crap, that's a lot of AoE on me. Ow. Na 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 na. Nice heal over time effect on you. Yes, we love it. Whoa! I almost died as well here. Alright, GG. Okay, so Google taskete. Hey. What the? I don't know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, I'm trying to flip and find this. Okay, hang on. Alright. Okay, I get it. I think I know how it works now. Right, let me try it out somewhere. So what it tells me, it's gonna heal people standing inside, and the fact that I have the buff is because the moment I die, Asylum will disappear. So as long as I have the buff, I just know that area is up there. So that's how it should work. Alright, let's get to let's go to Falcon's Nest. Can we go to... Wait, hang on. Flippin' Cortex then. Falcon's Nest. Let's go to Falcon's Nest. Okay. Okay. Hang on. I think I know. I want to try it out though, because I need to know how the skill flipping works. Okay, so what I need now... The monster damaging me. I also need Chocobi to only stand on attack. Crap, I actually need Chocobi gone now. Because Chocobi is gonna heal me. Yeah, see, Chocobi is probably gonna heal me. Can we... Go away. Draw. Alright, there we go. Alright. Okay, I have Choco Region on me. I have to wait now. Okay, I have to wait now. Alright, so let's cast this here. So, I don't get healing. Okay, all fine. Standing in it. Ah, there we go. Alright. Now we know. Now we know. And no more healing. Okay. Okay, thank you, game. We figured it out. Alright, we figured it out, everyone. Alright, now I know at least how to flip it. What does it say though? Granting healing over time to self and any party member who enter. Yeah, okay, so I guess technically the description is correct, but I was just expecting to see a buff, like, you know, like region. I was expecting this to, like, people run in, and the moment they, like, run out, they will just have this duration, like, they will just have a heal over time for 24 seconds on them. Because I think that's actually how the healing, or the same kind of looking skill on I forgot the name! The Scholar works. Like, that pops like an AoE on the ground, who makes everyone who stands in it take reduced damage. But at level 78, if I'm not mistaken, it becomes upgraded, and it also gives like a heal over time effect. So now we know. Now we know. Now we know. Alright. Good. Finally, good to know. Isn't it actually? Let's see. Scholar. Additional effect region. Yeah, I just literally... Yeah, okay, it's... Let me hit this. Oh, I can't hit it. Okay, let's hit that thing. Let's kill that real quickly. Yeah, I'm full HP, so I won't be able to tell now. I'm gonna heal him. Okay, no, so this is also only gonna heal when I'm standing in it. Okay. Okay, I thought that one were different. Alright, cool. At least we know now. Figure that one out. Alright, Mordona. Let's do a little bit more main story. Time flies when I'm playing Final Fantasy, man. I'm already been going for 2 hours. I didn't even realize. I literally didn't even realize, and I still want to do so many other games. But I had to come back to this. Alright, so at least now we know. We know! Everyone, it's cool. We know. Everyone, calm down. We know how it works. Well, flipping time. But we know. Also, how close are you to level? Still far away. Senko, what excellent, I mean awful timing. Eh? You see our friends, they've taken a turn for the worse. Riles hardly had a moment rest these past few days. Oh boy. Was afraid of that. Didn't want everyone to worry, so we've been keeping it quiet. Oh, but listen to me, I call myself a receptionist and I haven't even bothered to ask why you're here. We're actually here to discuss that. So they think the spirit vessel will be ready soon, and they want to make sure there are no problems at this end. Better talk to Kryl. Yes. She was with the others in Dawn Respite. Let's go and see her. Just prepare yourself, alright? Actually, the first time we were about to enter that room. All of their lifeless, or well, soulless bodies, I suppose, are laying here. Yeah, at least we know how the skill works now. Stupid asylum.
Excuse us.
Why is it so dark here? Where's the light?
This way.
Someone turn on the light. I can't see anything. Someone turn on the light! Right, why are you working in the dark? Not like some light is gonna wake them up now, is it?
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
Oh, no, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary. I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed.
No, we're also a lady scholar, we might as well heal them, but it's not gonna work. That face.
But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came. Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax. Barely alive at all. And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come, Let me hear your tale outside.
Man, kinda depressing, eh? Seeing all... I still don't understand why the rooms has to be pitch black, but okay. What news from the first? I see, work on the sphere vessel proceeds apace. Our friends begin to falter. As they themselves have observed, the link between body and soul has weakened. It's as simple as that. For now, I'm still able to quell the fluctuations in their ether, but it's only a matter of time. We'll lose them if we don't act soon, so if the Exarch is ready to attempt something, let him have them. As for the spirit vessel itself, if we seek to drop an elegant wisdom, we could do worse than consult an expert in it. And I think I know just a man. Time being against us, it may be best if I go and solicit his aid in person, if it does mean leaving my patients. Zenko, could you spare a moment? While Kryl goes and finds this expert of hers, I mean, there's a gift I was hoping to send our friends in the first, you see? And since we might be waiting a while, I wondered if you wouldn't mind giving me a hand with it. My first attempt turned out well, so now I'm going to make it properly. I'll be in the kitchen at the House of Splendors. Meet me there. Eh? Well, I had better be off too. I shall see you soon, either here or at the houses, depending on how our patients fare in my absence. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Ah, can't see anything. Mount's too big. Taru with a head chef, with a chef hat. There you are, Zenko. As I'm sure you've guessed, the gift is a bit of home cooking. Unlike Kryl, I can't do much to help our friends directly, but that doesn't mean I've been idle. No, I've been doing my best for the Order, taking on this job that you keep our coffers full. Whoa, fast. I've even helped out with the Ishgardian restoration, and in the course of all this, my culinary skills have come on quite a bit. So I thought, why not make something for our friends? It's baking in the oven even as we speak. It shouldn't be long now. There, baked to perfection, if I do say so myself. Bread. Really? It's bread. Bread. But not just any old bread. This here is old world bread. Arkan, to be precise. It's what they eat over in Charlian. Simple fare, I admit, but I thought it would remind our friends of home. If nothing else, Kryl tells me it's a good source of ether, so it should lend them a bit of strength at least. There truly is nothing like the smell of bread fresh from the oven. There she is. Kryl, and if it isn't Rambros too. I trust you require no introductions either, Zenko. Nope. Greetings, my friend. Full glad am I to see you. I confess I have a long list of questions to ask you, but I will endeavor to contain my curiosity for the present. Understand our mutual friend is struggling with the application of certain elegant technologies? I have been keeping Rambros apprised of events in the first. Suffice it to say, he knows about the Exarch. If anyone alive can provide insight into this matter, it is him and his fellow sons. Loath as I am to disappoint you after so glowing an endorsement, memory transference was the sole province of elegant royalty. Its mechanism closely guarded secrets. If any record of them remains, we have yet to find it. To wit, I regret that I can offer no solution to the problem, which begs the question of why I bothered to come here, empty-handed as I am, the answer being rather brazenly to ask a favor. I would have you relay a message to our comrade. Tell him that we never doubted him. Never doubted that he would achieve all that he said he would. Those of us who remain behind have yet to play our part, but when the time comes they may rest easy in the knowledge that we will most certainly do so. And then the tower shall shine once more as a beacon of hope, in this world and beyond. So tell him that we consider his duty done, and that he should follow his heart now. Forgive me, but do you say this to discourage him for overexerting himself, or to encourage him to hold nothing back? That is for our friend to decide, but either way I dare say a certain someone will be unimpressed. Well, there you have it, Zenko. If you would be so good as to see Rambro's message and Tataru's bread to their intended recipients, along with my report, of course. Kryl, before I swap the bread up, would you mind giving it a try? Just to make sure everything as it should be. But of course, I'm always happy to lend my butts. Oh boy. Excuse me, Rambros, as a fellow Charlian, may I trouble you for your opinion? Well, I usually have mine with a good dollop of roll and berry jam, but I suppose plain is best for sampling purposes. Oh boy. Pressure. Tataru pressure. Munch munch. I see. Oh no, is it that bad? It is indeed, Tataru, dense and unpleasant, exactly as it should be. Ah, just so, the very taste of home. As you might expect, our countrymen have amassed a wealth of culinary wisdom from every corner of the world, but our native cuisine is, shall we say, a little lacking. In Charlian, the majority regard food as a source of nourishment rather than enjoyment, save for those few who actually research the culinary arts, pay little heed to the niceties of taste and texture. It was against such gastronomic landscape that what is now called the Archon loaf was born, the creation of an Archon who devoted himself to the study of bodily sustenance. In order to maximize its nutritional value, he incorporated copious quantities of pulverized fish and vegetable matter into the dough, all with nary a care for those qualities which make bread enjoyable. The result is a flavor that continues to defy description. Yes! Yet for it many shortcomings, the low's nutritional value cannot be denied, and being a damnable convenient way to cater to one's bodily needs, it quickly found an audience among busy scholars. Why, when I was a lad, night every meal was a sandwich made with this very bread and whatever ingredients happened to be on hand. I suspect just about every Archon could say the same. Having been away from home for so long, I thought I might have forgotten the taste, but no, it's all too familiar. How it takes me back. If there is enough, perhaps you can spare from some for the Exarch. He's certain to appreciate it. Oh, there's plenty to go around. I'll be sure to wrap up an extra slice. Senko, when you deliver the loaf, please be sure to send everyone my regards. Tell them we're doing everything we can, and that we'll be praying for their safe return the moment they get back. Okie. Bye bye. Okay. I'm gonna do one other thing as well before I forget. I still want to level up the Bard, and we have Frontline. Less than 5-minute queue. Perfect. Norvrent. Because I want to hit level 70 on this guy minimum, remember? We can get our full arrow. I have a feeling this might be a cutscene, so yeah, we'll see how long it takes. We'll see. That's a huge bow you got there, buddy. Actually, you're not looking too bad. A Matsutogi. Actually not bad looking. Has some Far Eastern to it. Is it an entire set of the same? Looks like it. Yeah, it's an entire set. That actually doesn't look too bad though. That's not too bad. What's that bow? Blue Spirit Longbow. Thing's huge. That's like the only problem I think I might have a little bit. So many of these bows are so flippin' huge. So many of these bows are so huge. Right, we'll probably have to rewatch the cutscene, but well. Unless we now suddenly get our dungeon. Dungeon, I mean PvP. Welcome back, my friend. How was your journey? Okay, By the 12, Archon Loaf! However did you come by this? I'd swear that comes straight from Charlian. Rambra said that did he? His words are very nearly as heavy as the bread, but I appreciate the sentiment. Should you have the chance, you may tell him that he needn't worry. That which I seek to do, I do of my own volition, and with all my heart. In pursuing this spot, I fully expect to earn the censure of friends. And to deserve it, I shall forge on regardless. Forge on as you yourself did when faced with a similar predicament. So I ask that you have faith in me. But we're talking about your journey before the others arrive. I would hear how their bodies fare. Oh, and the bread I shall save for later. Though it has been many years, I have not forgotten the feats of mastication required to consume it, nor how unconductive they are to conversation. Okay. Alright, here we go. Cutscene time.
Forgive the delay.
We have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians throughout the realm.
How many more are there then?
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The black-masked minions who answer to the red.
Yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events, to sow the seeds of petty conflict. Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarium's former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Their zeal is to be applauded. 'Tis but a pity I cannot encourage them on their course.
Not knowing Elizabeth set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
I quite agree.
But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies?
Not so good, actually. Well enough. The time is not on our side. Yeah, we are going to be honest. I'm sorry, but things have taken a turn for the worse. We're going to be honest here.
Oh dear. Then we must redouble our efforts. Not that we've ever stinted in that regard.
This would seem an appropriate moment to ask about the spirit vessel. Tell me you've made some progress.
We have, as it happens. One moment.
The red stones. Then this doth mean...
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain. As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, the memory would not accompany the mind. And so, we looked to the Allagan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects, notably, do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
You're doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
Assuming it works.
Oh, of course.
We shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Though not soon enough to warrant your waiting. The test is like to take a while.
Let us be off then. We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
One is for testing purposes. I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes. In theory, at least. But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want...
We'll see the rest when we're back. Let's do the few. You know, there's one setting that when like everyone goes back, for our people, but we're going to lose Kryl. Because there's indeed Alphinaud, Alizé, Orianger, Tancred, and Y'shtola who need to return. But we're going to miss Kryl then. So Kryl is not from the source, that's like the entire point, of course. Like Kryl is from the first. But still... Still kinda sad. Okay, let's see if we can do some damage here. I'm gonna miss I'm gonna miss Rin. I'm saying Kryl all the time, haven't I? I mean Rin. I'm gonna miss Rin. I mean Kryl, I mean Rin. What is this? I can't move that. Okay, I can't move that apparently. That was a thing. Oh wow, see them. On right next to them. Oh, hello, mighty. Ready. This one does more damage the more HP they have. This one is the other way around. It's this one here. We're like completely split up in 2 groups again. we're here and one group is there fighting Twin Adders. This group's trying to focus, it looks like, more on catching it, actually. I think we need to go all the way up. Yeah, we need to go all... I think that one is up. Yeah, it's up. Quite the far go. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Hold on, buddy. Alright, let's focus this. Okay. I'm gonna die. Oh, they're all here suddenly. Yay! Oh, big one, big one, big one, big one. I don't know how to ping. I don't flippin' know how to ping. Oh. Black. That didn't work. Ah, get on the flippin'. Get on the mount. Get on the mount. Get on the mount. Get on the mount. My flag didn't work. Also not even there at all. Oh crap. Get him. Well, Twin Adder's probably winning this as this keeps going on. I had to fight this guy, because if we lose that, it's all over as well. Ah. Above us. Ah, there's some blues already. That. Some points, maybe. Pretty sure we want to. Ah. Oh, hang on. Oh man. Where is everyone again? Stop just fighting for fights. Stop fighting for fights. The team's just fighting for fights all the time, instead of going to crystals. Only the guys from the beginning were actually focusing what they were supposed to. Okay, yeah, straight ahead. I'm just gonna go up. Yeah, it's no use, man. No one's following. No one's following. They're all just still fighting again for fights. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it through there. Around here. I didn't know I could actually die by fall damage. I thought we could only get to like 1 HP because of that. Alright, we do have some allies over there apparently. But yellow is there again, big time. And yellow is already at that stone as well. Yellow is everywhere, man. Ah, darn. Wow, what the flip. Yeah, we're doomed. All I can do is flip and stall. Pretty sure this is. As I typed, too many went just for fights and not enough for. But we tried. Like 70, let's say 60 or 70% of our entire alliance was like fighting here all the time, when only the other 30 or 40 with where I was going for actual stones. Now it's too late anyway. We're like 800 points behind almost or something like that. Like Twin Adder only need 200 and they win. Yeah, I might as well just shoot some guys now as well, I guess. We're going to lose it now anyway. Oh wow, he's running fast. Yeah, well, I did say that. We were losing this big time. I don't have a lot of damage, but I focused more focusing on objectives, but yeah, you know. Game. Kinda sad. And even, oh no, hang on. Oh yeah, see, this is what I mean. Damage to others, I'm still in the top. I'm even still in the top with flipping damage in fights, and I barely did crap. Barely joined the flipping fights. Ah well, I tried. We tried. Alright, let's watch the cut. Hi, talkie. Right. I wanna skip it a little bit, but I can't much. Nani, buffering. No buffering allowed. Internet when buffering. Are you allowed to stay up longer in the weekend, Ellie?
Lister.
Yes.
We all...
Their zeal is to be a...
Not knowing Elizabeth, and so...
I quite...
But...
Okay, I said the other answer this time. It don't matter. Usually like one line.
Indeed. Heartening though it is...
This seems...
We have, as it happens, one moment.
You're allowed if you have schoolwork to do.
The red stones.
For the benefit,
Maybe it's not entirely
As
schoolwork,
you
but
will
we're
wit-
studying, right? We're studying.
simply put,
We're studying
the memory would
Charlie
not
and
accompany
history.
the
Hi.
mind.
Charlie and history.
And
If they ask
so,
you what class you
we
were
look
studying,
to the
Charlie and
elegant-
history.
This approach was... We duly explored methods of suffusing them. It was then that an idea...
And if we're not studying Charlie and history, then we
We're
are
doing this
studying
for our
RNG of pools
So
in
far be it
Genshin
from us to
Impact. So
complain.
you can say maths. Yes, yes. When we're playing Genshin Impact,
But
you can
don't
say
think
we're
we
doing
haven't
math.
noticed what's happening to your arm.
It falls well short.
And
of
for other
offering up
games,
one
as the horror
life
games, when I played Dead by Daylight, we can say we
which was your
were
only stipulated
studying the
prohibition.
mental health of a fox
But
body.
it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
The mental health of a fox playing horrors.
Assuming
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
works.
Something like that, I guess.
We shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Although not soon enough to warrant your waiting. The test is like to take a while.
And
us
Apex
be
is
off
about
then.
reflexes. Hi.
Forgive me,
One is...
and if it does...
Alright, here we are.
Yes. In theory, at least. But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
I see.
Okay, it looks like we didn't miss a lot, but we watched it now. As Tower Momensenko, I would speak with thee on the matter of the Exarch's mooted return unto the source. Thou wilt have observed that our friends spake not in certainties, yet if backlook that had the right of it, it's possible to predict the outcome of his plan with some confidence. And it is their assessment that, given the opportunity, the Exarch's soul should successfully merge with that of his younger self, which is not to say the process is without complications. For one, the Exarch had been subjected to an additional rejoining, an experience which will have wrought a change in his historical composition. As thou thyself didst demonstrate in merging with Ardbert, however, there existed an affinity twixt like souls, and this doth give us cause to hope. Yet there remained one immutable condition upon which success doth hinge. The Exarch must needs recognize his past self as simply that, self. As our recent travails have demonstrated, memories are essential to the soul, and discrepancy in the former may feasibly cause the latter to spurn its former flesh. It is a seemingly simple yet complex problem. For nigh on a century our friend had striven only to deliver this realm to deliver thee, and to that singular end did he cast aside his very name, that he might assume the mantle of the Crystal Exarch. Henceforth, none can say what choices a friend will make, but I thought it only right that thou be made aware of these truths. Ah, thank you. Right then, while the exarch literally pours his own sweat and blood into a lot of tasks, it seems only fair that we attend to our own. Dealing with Elidibus and his minions, just so, and there is one other matter. In light of our deterioration health, Y'shtola should not be left alone at N either. Might I trouble you to visit her, Zenko? See that all is well. I would go myself, but I think she might be safer in the hands of one less prone to collapsing. Sure, buddy. My thanks, you may leave the Ascians to us. Once they are out of the way, we will retire to Ulmor. Y'shtola had finished plumbing the depths. I'd like the two of you to join us there. If you're bound to Enider, I suggest you go via Venmont Yachts. Our friends there will be glad to provide a boat for you. Let us be on our way then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Wait, I have a gift for you from Tataru. I have a delivery from the source. Yupo, courtesy of one Tataru Taru. I will have a gift for you from Tataru. Let's go with that one. From Tataru, you say? Whatever could it be? Hearken love, thou sayest? Why, even to hear the name doth transport me to times long past. Bread from another world? May I try some? Gosh. Mayest thou, child? Thou must. That said, though I personally disagree with the consensus, I do nonetheless advise thee to temper thine expectations. Wiser words have never been uttered. Huh? Though it rarely darkened our dining table at home, I can attest that it was standard fare at the studium. Indeed, a slice was never far from our peer's hand. Elfina, you really are an unbearable snob sometimes, do you know that? What I believe my colleagues are trying to say is that we appreciate the gesture. Tataru will do our best to return before she's forced to seek for the supplementary employment. Right, let's really be off now. We can find a drink to wash down the bread on the way. Elfina still pondering. Elfina being two subs. I'm not a schnob. Alright, I'm gonna call this one here for now. I don't know how much longer I can do. Hi. Screenshot, please. Where though? Done so many here. Let's see. Let's see. Boop. Ema, you are welcome for this. I'll do more today, but you'll... Looking for a screenshot, please. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna watch a horror movie, and I'll be... Well, by the time I watch the horror movie, I might be... Well, after that real... Then I'll be... This is not too bad. Not the best view. Okay. Lantern in the sky. Let's do it like that. Yep. Yes. And on that note, mina arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. I wish you all a wonderful day and a wonderful night in some humans' cases, and hope to see you in the next one. Definitely later today. Most probably Apex, and I'm considering doing some Dead by Daylight as well. And look up some more gameplay of killers, because that's the primary thing, because looking up gameplay from the Genshin Impact characters, I have some time for that, because Hutao is still for sale, or Hutao is still in the banner for the next 16 or 17 days anyway. That's like the only sad thing with Genshin Impact. If there's like a specific character or two that you want, it takes a month sometimes before a new one gets in the banner. I usually think their banners are for like at 20-ish days, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, it's something to look forward to, but we have to put it on the really being patient list, because it might take a long time before Ayaka or Raiden are going to be a banner again. And those two are at the moment the only two that I'm looking forward to try out and trying to get. I still need to look up gameplay from the other ones, and then we'll see if there's multiples. I'm gonna focus, or I'm gonna watch all the 5 stars first and see what I like the most. because 4 stars are always obviously easier to receive. But on that note again, thank you all for joining. Arigatou gozaimasu, mina. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.